Yeah, AIBA cheats. They're fucking cheats. It's not about that, that's me. I'll never box for AIBA again. They're cheating bastards, they're paying everybody.
First thing coming to my head is that, fuck it, no one's going to want to come near me now.
Amateur boxing stinks. From the core right to the top.
Probably look like a fucking crybaby here. Fuck me, I fucked up.
He's among the most famous celebrities in Ireland. 3 years ago, he was looking for Olympic glory and was a gold medal favorite.
Introducing Irish Michael Conlan.
You described that last loss as being the lowest point of your life.
Oh, definitely. Last one, definitely.
And the referee steps in, and Michael Conlan is stopped.
This game's tough, and to be honest, when you have to lose, but lose in front of thousands in the arena, the man in the arena is a great one. Thousands in the arena, and then hundreds of thousands around the world on TV.
And Conlan is beaten.
Is there anything that you would have changed, knowing what you know now? Mick Conlan, welcome to the Modern Warrior podcast. An absolute honor to have you here, and an absolute warrior you are. And this conversation today, we know you as Mick Conlan, the boxer.
Mm.
And when we think of Mick Conlan, we think of the boxer. But I would love to know Mick Conlan as the man, the human.
Yeah.
And to get to that, can you tell us about your influences in your childhood that you feel have created the man that sits in front of me today?
Yeah. Well, I grew up in West Belfast. Very working class part of Belfast. And Beachmount Falls Road area was where I was from. And I had a great childhood. You know, now the soldiers were patrolling the streets and stuff, but like when you're a kid and you're living through that, it's normal. It's nothing out of the ordinary because it's happening. You know what I mean? So,
you grew up with it.
Yeah, you grew up with it. So it's not, you don't think there's anything wrong with it, but looking back on it, you go, geez, that was a bit crazy. Like in them times, if you think about now, in the likes of like Afghanistan or anything like that, and you see the American soldiers and British soldiers patrolling the streets, that's what Belfast was, only with the Brits in Belfast, so and all over the north, kind of. But yeah, grew up. 3 other brothers. There's 4 of us all together, all boys. My dad's a dub. My ma's from Clonard, and it was a great family. When you grow up in a working class area, it's very easy to slip off the slope, so to say. So there's plenty of that throughout my life. You know, we were close to the Peace Wall, so there's plenty of like rapping with the other side and stuff, and just getting up no good. But like, it was all out of a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Let's have a bit of crack, and that's all it was. But
there's a lot of bitterness back then too, though. Did that sort of?
There was, but it wasn't really. You know what I mean? It was. If we were going to do that stuff, it was like a bit of crack, throw a few stones, and get chased by the cops. You know, that was what it was. It wasn't anything else. You weren't going to kill somebody or try to kill somebody. You were throwing a few stones and then getting chased.
Did the sort of hatred towards British soldiers or their occupation didn't really take over?
You're a kid, and it wasn't something in my household which was kind of pushed. It wasn't spoke about. So, you know, it was just like, you didn't understand why. I didn't even question why. It was just normal.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it wasn't. There was no like hatred or anything towards anybody. Not even people at the other side or anything like that. There, you know, in North, I think it's politics and it's us versus them or whatever it is. People make it out that way, but how I always see it is, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. If you're a cunt to me, I'll be a cunt to you. So, you know, there's no point of wearing different faces, in my opinion anyway, because I just like people being honest and straight, and if you don't like me, you don't like me, and if I like you, you'll know I like you. If I don't like you, you'll know I don't like you, and that's how I've always been.
You talk about the potentially slippery slope that you could have fallen down on, being involved in that environment.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself slipping at some stages?
Yeah, well, like, my area, there was massive suicide. You know, it was one of the highest suicide rates in Europe. I think it was the highest in Europe at one stage in West Belfast. And yeah, it was like you would have seen that. Plenty of drugs. Like, I had friends growing up, and like drugs were very accessible for us if we really wanted them. Their brothers were drug dealers or whatever it was, and you know, that was the slope. You know what I mean? It was like never really alcohol because I didn't see any alcohol drinking in the house, or I didn't see any drugs in the house or nothing. Like my house was very clean living always. So like I was never like growing up around drink and drugs or anything like that. It was all just, you know, everything was proper. In fairness, so it was, as it says, it was a great childhood. But when you were hanging around the circles who my friends were in, that's where things started to kind of, you can't slide. If like as I say, I've always said this, that like when I was growing up as a boxer, there was people way better than me, but they just made the wrong decisions in life and ended up in the wrong place, and that's just the choices you make. You know what I mean?
What do you think was the determining factor between you and them? And you talk about your household being somewhat separated from hate and bitterness. So how did you manage not to slide down that slippery slope?
Fear.
Okay.
Fear of my dad. Because I had to get caught taking drugs, or maybe not so much drinking, because the only time I was caught doing something, I was actually on the drugs, and my dad thought I was drunk and sent me to bed and then grounded me next day. So I was like, all right, that's all right. Thank God he thought it was that. You know what I mean? But
so you were using drugs for
I've tried to, from the ages of about 11, 12 to 16, I tried every drug under the sun, you know what I mean? So
11?
11. I was smoking weed from 11, you know what I mean? It was like, it was normal. Now my brothers, the other fear, because I never would have wanted my oldest brother Jamie to catch me, because he would have beat the head of me. So again, I was always very good at masking things and hiding things. And yeah, like I remember it was a Friday, and my friend, after watching Friday, says to me, "You've got no boxing day, it's Friday, let's get high." I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. And then that was it, you know, it was slippery slope, and then down on ecstasy, and then, you know, everything else under the sun. So
how did you manage to get out of that?
I get told, I get picked for the Commonwealth Youth Games, because I was still training, I was still the king, because my dad couldn't miss the gym, he was the coach. So I always made sure I was in the gym, even if I was drinking or something or anything. I would have went to the gym and just been able to mask things. But then I got picked for the Commonwealth Youth Games, and I was told you could drug test it. And I went, if I put shame on my family name, I am fucked. So I have to stop. And then stopped, and that was it. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
At 16, was it?
16 now.
Yeah. And then how did that impact the environment that you were in? Because all your friends are also...
the boxing started to take off more, because like from my first year as a boxer, where you're actually having fights and stuff, because I started boxing when I was 7, you don't have a first fight to like 10, 11. I won everything, you win there, all Ireland's, everything like that. And then the second year, I kind of took my eye off the ball, thought I was better than what I was, got the Ireland fight, won everything, and then got the Ireland final and lost. Third year, same kind of thing. Fourth year, won again, won everything again. Then fifth year, you know, things started to kind of pick up. It was the kind of, I think it was the Commonwealth, or no, the year after it was Commonwealth Games year. But once after that, because I went and I was being on countback in the Commonwealth Youth Games by a Kenyan, I think it was.
In the final?
No, quarters. But because that was my first kind of international tournament, I was like, fuck, I'm going to give this a go proper. And once I had stopped doing everything I was doing and focusing on boxing, I kind of started to distance myself from the people who I was around growing up with. Now listen, loads of my friends who I'm still friends with now, you know what I mean? They've kind of made something themselves. Some have chose the wrong path and or have habits, you know what I mean? So it's like it's life, it's a slippery slope where wherever way you're gonna go here, and you know,
Every choice has a consequence.
definitely, but like you're only kids and you don't understand. And looking back now, like I got one of my friends who is like in all the sports now, has his kids in all the sports, but like he was the one going, nah, fucking no, do it, rather do this here. Now he looks back and goes, I wish you had done what you done and just focused on doing a sport. And I says, oh, I was kind of not doing that, but thankfully, you know, I had that fear of my of the repercussions of what would happen.
Yeah, the fear of your father.
Oh,
He was a massive influence in your life. How did that have an impact on your successes?
Massive. No, he played a huge part in it. You know, he was a fantastic coach. You know, had a great brain for boxing, understands it, and then obviously was the kind of influence that got me into boxing, making me watch it all the time and all stuff like that. And yeah, big part.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so you go through that process of removing yourself from your friend group or distancing yourself from them.
Yeah.
Did you receive a lot of pushback?
No,
from them?
No.
Any criticism?
No. This was always like, no, you got to do what you do. You know what I mean? It was never any, you're a kid or not. There was none of that there. It was just, I just done what I done. And I'm glad I done what I done because it's put me in the position I'm in now.
So how did things change then after the Commonwealth Games? What happened next to get you to the point where you were in the Olympics?
I went into a few more competitions and then ended up I put on some good performances here at home. Got won the Ulster Seniors and stuff and got sent away to trips in America and stuff and just had all good performances. And then I think it was 2011 was the year I kind of broke out and I won the Irish Seniors. I won the Ulster Seniors and then went down and won the Irish Seniors and I beat some good fighters. And then that was the ball rolling to get on to the national team. And that year, I think I had 16 international fights over three tournaments, I think it was. And to qualify for the London Olympics. And that was it. You know, there was no expectation on me to be qualifying because I was only the kid. I was only the new kid on the block. And I went and done it my first year. And, you know, it was massive. And ended up getting myself under the funding and all then. And, you know, everything just started to happen. So, you know, had that kind of self-belief myself. My mom, my dad, everything, they all kind of backed me and you know, it was a good thing.
How did that first Olympics change your life?
Massively. You know, I went to the Olympics, nobody knew me. I came back and was like a really celebrity. I was like, this is mental, absolutely crazy. But London, even compared to Rio, London was the one. Like London was unbelievable. How it was set up, the facilities. You know, you're not speaking a different language. Everything is like it's local. I mean, it's the closest we'll get ever to home games, and it was great. You know, it was literally an hour away from the house, flying in, flying out, perfect. You know what I mean? It was fantastic games,
and that led a new fire in your belly then for the next Olympics. Was that once you came back from London? Was it full focus on the next 4 years?
We went to London. Billy Walsh, I remember saying to me, don't worry about this. Rio's your Olympics. Don't worry about this. Just go out and have fun. And I was like, I'm going to get what I want. I mean, I want the gold, obviously, because if you've seen the interview and I lost in the semis, I'm devastated. But I just went and pushed myself and put on some great performances. The performance fight for a medal was massive. You know, it was a tough fight. It was level after first, level after second. I pulled away in the third. So, against a very, very good fighter. But after that, you know, I was like, fucking right. I started to blame myself. But then there's always, you start to kind of think you're better than what you are. And that's normal. That's ego. That ego is the enemy. I've read the book and stuff now and I understand it more. And, you know, it's like you're going, you just ground yourself, relax, you know. And I wish I probably had more people around me telling me to. I did have people tell me, like my dad and everything, you know, but like at the end points, I've just came back from London Olympics. I'm a fucking celebrity now. I can't walk out anywhere else in Dublin without people getting photos. It's unbelievable. So who the fuck are you to be telling me, kind of thing? And you're going, oh, you're a dickhead. Looking back, you're a dickhead. But I wasn't like, I'm probably making it. I was worse than what I was. I wasn't bad, but I know that
You definitely
like,
weren't bad.
in terms of performances,
Yeah.
like my performances had dropped a little bit, not by much, but definitely a little bit. In 2013, I only got bronze or silver in the Europeans. That was only my that year anyway, but I only got silver in. And then after 2013, sorry, actually, it was the World Championships that year too. And I actually lost to the Russian who actually beat me in 2016. So, yeah, it was that year that kind of made me go, after that 2013, I was like, fuck this. I just moved up weight here and pushed this guy. I'm gonna go and do the job here. And then from 2014 till I think it was 2016, I was undefeated, I think. Just a great run, come off games champion, European champion, world champion. And that was just of pure focus and self belief and reading The Fucking Secret and everything. And that was my mum. My mum was telling me to read that from years ago, before the McGregor stuff, before everything. She had me on there from the start, and I never listened to her. I was just going, you're mental. You're mental. But no,
Yeah.
it's very good. Like,
So then you go to the Olympics in 2016. You've got this very high expectation hanging
Yeah.
over you.
Yeah.
Do you feel that spurred you on, or did that hold you back?
no, I loved it. I loved it. I went into the Olympic Games as gold medal favourite. You know, the current world champion into the games. Busted my confidence. Everything I said, everything about who I fought and everything, I'd said that before the draw was made. I was telling one of the boxers is what I'd like to fight. I'd like to fight him first, I'd like to fight him second. And this year, everything played out exactly what I said. And I was like, so speaking into existence, I was saying, easy. If I'm just here to pick up the medal and stuff. And then obviously what happened. And the coaches, they were told after my quarter, or starting at my quarter, last 16 bout, I won that. And then I was doing the interviews after, and the Russian coach said to Zorante, who's the Georgian coach, well, the Georgian leader of Ireland, well, he's the Irish head Irish coach, but he said to Zor, go get some help. Your boy's not going to win. And Zor, what do you mean? Your boy's not going to win now? He's going to lose because he robbed the guy before me as well. And it wasn't him, in fairness. It was Russia, the country, not him. So he goes, no, believe me, watch. And then your man ended up winning. And he was like, okay. He says, go get some help. So they went and spoke to like Pat Hickey and stuff. He was going through his stuff. He was already in his own scandal. So he wasn't worried about that. But like it was coming, they're speaking, reaching out everywhere. And then partly came back that, no, it was too late. It's too late. You can't change it now. So my missus, my daughter, my brother, and my ma, they were there for the watch. And they says that when they walked to the arena that day, it was like going to a funeral. Says it was like, oh, fuck. Don't want to believe this. Don't want to believe it. Then they come out in the first round, put a brilliant performance on the first round. Paddy Barnes up standing behind the TVs to get the scores. I don't know any of this, so I haven't been told anything. I just know the night before the fight, my dad says, if you can stop this guy, you try to stop him. I says, all right, son, no worries, all right. I can, I think I can. So I was confident. I was just happy. I called all this until this point. So I'm like, okay, great. So brilliant performance first round. Paddy says, lost, down. And then I remember my dad shooting at me, they're trying to fuck you over. You need to go and take him out. So in the second round, I went out and I put it on him, almost take him out. And the referee kind of fucking saves him a few times. I ended up winning the second round. Went out in the third round, done the job on him. And I lose the fight. And I did, like, my reaction was just a natural reaction. It wasn't that I knew what was told or that it was.
You knew you won.
I knew it won, and I knew how corrupt they were. And listen, amateur boxing happens all the time. It's happened to me. It happened to me that much. It happened to me the year before, and I was going to do it the year before. I had this plan the year before when they were fucking me over to qualify for them Olympics, but the qualification, the fight where I was going to do it was I needed to win this fight, and I needed another fight against someone who beat me to lose against someone who I stopped, and I was like, it's never going to happen, and that happened. And the fight I was in, I just went in to try and kill the guy, and I ended up making a really hard fight, and the crowd was in Venezuela. We're all just chanting. It was all like favelas and stuff. And I was just clapped the crowd instead of giving the fingers, like, fuck, well done. And then Paddy says, you qualified me. Thank fuck I didn't do it then.
Yeah, okay.
But no, it was mental.
Yeah, that was a massive turning point in your, not just in your career, but in your life.
Yeah, definitely. Like, looking back.
Was that pure rage and anger that came out?
Yeah, like, I remember I was in the ring, I gave the fingers, pulled my top off. I just wanted to stay in the ring. I didn't want to get out of the ring. And then, obviously, I was walking back around and walking past judges and calling them all the wankers of the day. And I would get that much from spitting on people. And I think spitting's like the worst thing you do to somebody, spit on them. Like, well, one of the worst things anyway. But I was like, fuck me. And then I remember walking over towards the cameras, and BBC just went, no, we don't want him. And RT was just like, come on. So they loved it. And I went in and said what I had to say, and then I started to ramble on about it. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm saying no more. And then I walk around, I have to do the written journalists, so I'm doing them. And then I just remember like feeling like I was going to start crying. I was like, great, I need to go away. And then I went away, and first thing came to my head is that, fuck it, no one's going to want to come near me now. So that's my thoughts were like, no one's going to come near me now. I've just went and fucking, I probably looked like a fucking crybaby here. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck me, I fucked up. And then I lifted my phone, and my Instagram was like on 13,000, and I'd shot up to like 100,000. I was like, oh fuck, all right, we're on something here. And then I was on Twitter, and it had shot up. I was like, oh, okay, I'll probably tweet it here. And I tweeted Putin. I says, hey bro, how much did you pay them? And it got like 18,000 retweets. And I was like, what the fuck have I done? Because someone's just going to walk up me and touch me with a pen, and I'm going to fucking die of fucking cyanide poison or something. But it was a mad time. Like, I remember during that, in the games and all, CNN had called me and wanted to do an interview on what I had done about corruption. As like but everything has come out now, which was going on, but nothing had come out then. No one knew anything. It was just me saying it, you know what I mean? So, like, it was meant I was down fucking Rio somewhere, sitting there in a wee Ireland t-shirt, like, yeah, they're corrupt and all. Going, you had no clue how corrupt everything was.
You became a spokesperson for
Yeah.
Olympics, for boxing.
Yeah. And listen, it's probably unfortunately a catalyst for the reason boxing could be at the Olympic Games, because the same people are in charge, and you're going, they've been doing this for years, so like, come on, and the Olympics saying we have had enough. And you know, unfortunately, boxing could be at the games, and it's probably my doing, but
does a lot of it hang on what happens this year?
No, I think it just hangs on who's in charge. And
has anything changed since that event? So you've got a great squad of boxers now heading to the next Olympics, and are they walking into the same potential trap?
Possibly, you know what I mean. But see, what I've done, it's probably too soon still, because I've highlighted it, and it's going to be highlighted for a good few games now. You know, they can't really. This is the second game since then, So you can't really. It's too fresh in the minds for to go, well, can do it now. But
okay.
So
the eyes are on them. The focus is really on them.
They're okay.
It'll be monitored a lot more closely.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, obviously, you had that experience.
Yeah.
In the Olympics, and as you've said, that's created a whole new trajectory for you in your life. And then you decided to go pro. and then you were on this brilliant professional journey in boxing, very successful, and then you lose.
Yeah.
How did that change you?
It's life, isn't it? You know, it's
Is it that
life.
simple?
It is. It's that simple. Like, you know, there's no point of overcomplicating things when it simply is life. You can't win everything, and you're gonna have to take some losses. Some losses you don't want to take.
Because you had a great record up
Yeah.
until that first loss.
Yeah, and that fight itself, that fight got fight of the year and everything, and you know it was an unbelievable fight, and you know credit to the opponent who showed a lot of toughness, and probably could have been stopped once or twice throughout the fight, and he held in and he got the job done in the end, and it's boxing. Boxing is like life. I say about a lot of things, it's boxing, because there's so much fuckery which happens, so much great stuff that happens, but then there's so much unusual stuff. You just go, how the fuck has that happened? And that was one of them. That was one of them. Like, I remember lying there when I obviously came to my senses. It was a week, but I came to my senses. And I'm on like the wee hospital bed outside the arena, about to go into the ambulance. And I go to my brother, what happened? He goes, you lost. He says, fuck. He goes, knocked out? Yes, sir. Around 12. How long was left? And a half hour. Ah, fuck. Fuming.
Didn't know about it.
Sickener, mate. Sickener.
That you came so close.
Literally it was a minute and a half away from being world champion.
That must fucking sting.
It does, but like nah, mate, it's life. There's no point of holding on to hate and disappointment. It's a great thing to kind of fuel you and stuff, but it's part of it. It's part of the journey. Like, when it all finishes, it's to be a great chapter in it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's like it was hard, and like I did probably the first time I felt depressed in my life. That was a hard one because I fucking wasn't expecting to lose. I'd never been knocked out in my life, and that was the first time I'd been knocked out. And obviously, it was fucking a dangerous one because the way I went through the ropes and stuff. But people were assuming it was much worse than what it was, but it was all right.
So you had to recover physically, but
physically it was even recovering physically was tough.
And then there's the emotional recovery, which is tougher again.
Yeah, both very tough.
How do you manage to pick up the pieces after that?
Mate, just get back on the horse. There's no point of even
that you have a different fuel now for the boxing after that fight. You're
I just like I right after that one I jumped straight back in there like a dangerous fight against Miguel Mariaga, who had more knockouts than I had even fights. People were going, he's mental, what's he doing? He's going to lose. And then I went in and done a great job and put Miguel down 3 times in that fight, and he hit me a shot in the last round. And I was like, what the fuck? Jesus, this can punch. Thank God he didn't hit me other time in this fight. So yeah, listen, there's I think you gotta just face your fears and face your demons and go straight back into the fire.
Yeah, that takes incredible courage. You're knocked out the first time, which is in itself quite a scary experience because that could have brought some implications with your health and your head.
Yeah.
So then you go back into that and take another risk. It's huge. And obviously you had a couple of fights and then you're up against Jordan Gill, which is your most recent fight.
Yeah.
And another loss.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one. It's hard to even explain that one because it's like so much shit behind the scenes of that one. Where I only trained for 6 weeks for a fight. Like from the fight was announced, which was 8 weeks out. Then I flew to Miami. Went there, trained for 5 weeks, flew back, trained for a week in England. And then, fight week, you don't count fight week anyway, so I'm going, like, what the fuck? That's mental. Like, it's not like you. So much shit going on in the background, family stuff, personal stuff. Don't need to speak about it, but where you're going, what the fuck? What was the point?
Your head wasn't in it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And it was brand new coach and everything. So it's going like, that wasn't the fight. And
Why'd you
that
decide to
wasn't
do
the
it then
proper-
with all that going on in the background?
different things. You know, we have our own promotion in Conlan Boxing, and we were co-promoting along with Matchroom, and then, you know, it was a fight that I was seeing that going to a job and quite handy. Even though I was like, I don't think that's the right fight to start, but you know, decisions were made, and we were just like, oh, fuck it then, all right, let's go. Roll the ball. I mean, you live with the consequences, but, you know, you got to be happy with it. And to be honest, after that one, I was that close, like, you know, from going finish. But I still believe I have a lot to achieve. I still believe I have still the ability to achieve what I think I can. And if I thought otherwise, and if the people who are closest around me thought otherwise, I'd say I'm done. But people don't. People understand, and the people who are closest around me understand what was going on. So they went, okay, fair enough.
You weren't prepared.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of people.
Prepare to feel the prepared.
Exactly.
I mean,
but then there's also there's a lot of people out there who are telling you to stop now before you potentially get seriously hurt or cause some serious damage to your health. How do you handle those sort of comments and concerns?
People don't give a fuck, really. People are saying this because they're cons, or maybe one or two who'll be like, fair, like,
genuinely
be
concerned.
careful, like, I mean. But I'm going, what the fuck is talking about? Explain to me why. So, all right, when I've lost, I've been stopped. But the Gill fight, I was on my feet, and the Lopez fight, I was on my feet. The Wood fight was a freak accident, and he hit me harder punches through the fight. To be honest, it was more fatigue than anything. It wasn't the punch, it was fatigue. The punch obviously had done the job, but the reason I wasn't able to absorb the punch was fatigue. You know what I mean? So you're going, you have no understanding of what it is.
You can separate yourself from those type of concerns.
I'm not Mick Conlan the boxer. I can be Mick Conlan the person. Mick Conlan the boxer as a persona, who 100% has to be. I'm a father. I'm a fucking businessman. I understand a lot of things. I understand a lot of business, and I'm probably one of the only fighters who always has made sure that I have different streams of income coming in from different avenues, because boxing ain't the long game. You know, there's plenty of fighters who can't walk away from boxing. I can walk away from boxing. So
your identity is not tied up with it.
It's not tied up. No, it never has been.
Yeah.
I mean, probably back when I was a kid, but now I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you do have other opportunities. At the moment, you've got your promotional company.
Yeah, promotional company, my own beer. Plenty of other things in the pipeline.
Father.
I'm father of two. So,
and you know, before, when you were younger, before the kids came along, and you know, I can identify this too, and I work with a lot of men and fathers. When you walk into that ring, you know that you're the man that your family are depending on.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And if you get hurt, or if there's some sort of consequence, not even a thought.
It's not even a thought.
You don't think about the children, your family, or the what ifs.
Me getting hurt is not a thought. Boxing is boxing. It's dangerous. If you ask me would I let my kids box, I'll say never. I'll never let my kids box. Now, if it was their own choice and they were going to do it no matter what, I would have to back them. But I will never force it. I don't watch it with my kids. I don't do it with my kids. Nothing. My kids have been only a few fights. My daughter was a lot of the first ones, because when I lived in LA, she lived with me. She came over with me, and then when I came back here to do training camp in England, her and my missus, we had a home here, so they stayed here. But my daughter actually said to me recently, says, like, Daddy, any fight I've been at, you have not lost. I think I'm a lucky charm. I think you nearly let me go to your fights. She's 9. I says, no. It's just they're too dangerous. I don't like you to be here. It's not somewhere I want you to be. Now, she's so passionate. My son's like, when I fought Mariaga, he was like, oh, why isn't someone on the ground yet? He just doesn't care. He's like, get it over and done with.
Yeah.
I love that. No, he doesn't have no attachment to it.
Okay.
Where my daughter, she loves me and loves the fact that I'm boxing. Like when I told her after the last one, I think I'm done. No, you cannot quit sitting there. I says, listen, she was going crazy. You're not allowed crying her eyes out. You're not allowed to finish. I was like, no. And then she was going train. I says, what? You want to go train? She says, no, I want to be a wee quitter like you. I says, hi, Jesus, leave me alone.
Ouch. Oh, fuck. All right.
But she's a great kid.
Yeah.
Great kid.
A huge inspiration.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely. Changed my life.
Yeah. How is fatherhood for you? This is a part of your life that we don't see.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, it's got even better since I've been home. It's the longest my kids have had me around their whole lives. You know what I mean? That's crazy when you think of that. Like, my kids are 5 and 9. It's the longest I've been around their lives, and that's from December till now. You know what I mean? This is the longest where I've been at home the whole time.
What's that like for you though? In terms of like you're used to
it's
being
great.
away and
my whole life
being
literally
challenging yourself. And
me and Sean are together now 11 years, and my whole career I've been in Dublin Tuesday Friday every week. Then I'm away in training camps. It was in 2017 actually. It's probably the longest we've been together because she lived in LA with me. So my daughter's probably actually had me around a bit then. But again, she's only a kid. Yeah, so it's been good. It'd be tough at times because she's clash and like Sean has her own routine and stuff, and then I'm coming in and everything seems to like be running slower because it's me. I'm like, just relax. So, but it's good. It is just really good. It's nice to be back. And it'll be hard for me to go back to training camp.
It will be hard. You don't feel like you're unsettled at the moment, that you feel you need to be away pursuing another challenge, another fight, another training
definitely,
camp?
100%.
You feel that too?
Definitely. I know I do. And I speak to my kids about it. I says, I have to go away again soon. Like, I got to go. And they're like, yeah.
What are we talking about, a training camp? Is it,
my usual training, like the last one was, as I said, 6 weeks of training, 7 weeks in total.
Generally?
Like, generally 12 weeks.
3 months.
So, at one stage I was fighting 3 times a year for a long time there. So that's 36 weeks of the year and gone. That's a long time. It's more than half the year. It's much more than
being
half
away
the
from
year.
the kids for that period of time.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough on you.
Yeah.
And tough on them, obviously.
Tough on them, man. On me, a little bit, but not so much. In boxing, you have to be selfish. And I've done it for so long now, so it's like, I can do that. It's no problem. It's not hard. It's hard when you want to see your kids, yes. But we're very lucky nowadays with FaceTime because we never used to have that. Now we do, and they can just ring somebody, and see them, and you're like, that's much better.
What made you flip the decision from possibly retiring to now making a decision to go back into the ring?
I don't even know what the flip was, but it was like mid-March. It was until mid-March I was done. This is nothing. It's nothing but most likely of me. It's very hard. This game's tough, and to be honest, when you have to lose in front of thousands in the arena, the man in the arena is a great one. Thousands in the arena, and then hundreds of thousands around the world on TV. And the thing is,
the criticisms and
the criticisms and all this here. The thing is, you're getting in there and you're having a fight, something which is natural to do. Have a fucking fight, an actual fight, and you're getting in and you're doing it in front of all these people, and these same dickheads who wouldn't go in themselves or wouldn't even think about it will say, "Shit, crap, done, washed. Go and do it yourself." See if you can do it. Was that to what the expectation and the fucking pressure on my shoulders from the day I fucking started this pro boxing has been huge. Now, I come back, there ain't no pressure. It's different now. Because people think I'm done. So there's no pressure. Just go and enjoy yourself.
But don't you have a point to prove?
I have a point to prove. I have pressure to myself. But I mean, like,
But you want to shut them up, though?
external pressures. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Don't care what they think. It's the thing which I've actually been very at peace with. Like, people can say anything they want now. You know, it's not going to bother me. I would have reacted before. I don't react. It's just normal. It's like, okay, I'm used to it now. It's been happening for a long time. So, oh, fuck it. Right.
So again, why go back into the ring?
Because I still got stuff I believe I can achieve. Goals, which I said at the start, which I'll be world champion and stuff. I still believe I can do that.
You feel you will, if you didn't do it, you'd regret it?
I'm not doing it for money. That's one. That's for sure. And that's what most people will think.
Because you already have the money.
I don't need money. It's not. I don't need boxing to earn money. I have plenty of other ways. So it's not about the money. It's about achieving what I believe I still can achieve. Getting the goals which I've set out to get. And even better now, because people will rate me off at their pearls, you know what I mean? It's like fantastic. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
It'll keep fueling you.
100%.
Yeah. What would that mean to you? What will it mean to you when you won the world championship?
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be just the goal complete.
Is it your way of leaving a legacy behind?
I think I've left a legacy behind. I think I've done well enough to leave a legacy behind already with everything I've done. Like, I'm the first and only Irishman ever to win an amateur world title. Still the only Irishman ever to do it. So that alone is fucking legacy. Olympic medals, the Olympic fucking scandal changed how the whole Olympic boxing is working. That's professional. Sold arenas all around the world. I mean, may not achieve what I want to achieve yet, but even our fighter has done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think I've done well. And how do you define success nowadays? How does people? Is it money? Is it accolades? Because in boxing, if you're going to be honest, unless like you have to have one. What would you prefer if someone says, "Do you want accolades or money?" You're going to say money, aren't you? Because you want something that has the bread on the table for the kids. So people always pick the money. So, like, in that sense, I've done more than most. Like in boxing, like I'm in probably the 1% kind of crowd. So
that's the accolade now that you're.
Yeah. Like knowing that's what I'm saying. Now I've got to go and achieve the belts.
Mm-hmm.
But like people define success by be world champions who haven't done what I've done, haven't had the arenas, haven't had the events, haven't fucking earned the purses. You know what I mean? So, like, would you rather be that world champion, or would you rather be, financially secure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
simple one for me, really.
What's that journey going to look like for you now, from now until that next fight?
I'm going to have to try a few new coaches out. Take my time, no rush. Not rushing at all.
Have you got some sort of deadline or a potential date in mind?
The latest date that I would do is Paddy's Day next year.
Okay, giving yourself
the latest
a good run. Yeah,
because the longest I've been off. So enjoy the time.
You have you want to not do it in Ireland. You're heading to America potentially.
I prefer to go to America. Yeah.
Why is that?
I've lost twice in a row in Belfast. It's hard.
It's harder in front of your home crowd to perform.
It's harder. It's nothing to do with that.
Is it expectation or?
No, it's just
bad memories.
But in the arena, I need to go away, get myself back in the win column, and then, happy to come back. No problem. It's not about fear of the arena. It's nothing to be out there. Like every arena I've fought around all the world, so they're all the same. It's just an arena. So it's nothing to do with that. It's just, for the first one back, go away, do it somewhere different. No expectation, no pressure, just go and do it.
And give yourself 12 weeks.
That's it.
Minimum, yeah.
100%. 100%.
So, as you look back on your career and your accomplishments and successes and failures along the way, is there anything that you would have changed, knowing what you know now?
Probably, yeah. Probably plenty. Yeah, I really did a few things, decisions which were made, which weren't in my control, different things. I would have probably took control more myself
Instead of
at times,
promoters,
not
or-
all the time. Yeah, management, promotion, all things like that. Yeah, like I would have, some of the decisions I believe weren't the smartest, but in life and in business, you gotta make mistakes to learn from them. So, would I really change them? Probably not, because they've all been learning curves.
Is there one
You know what I
thing?
mean?
Is there something that really sticks out when you reflect back on that you'd have liked to have changed?
Not really, no.
What
Nothing.
about the last fight and the preparation for that?
Yeah, that one I would definitely. That's the one I would definitely kind of go for. Shouldn't have done that, but again, it's the choice we make. The result is the results where we are. No, where we are is the results of the choice we've made. So, like, you can't dwell on it because it's happened, and you can't change it. You know what I mean? There's no point to even going, would you change it? It's like, you can't, so there's no point to even saying it.
You learn a lot from that experience.
That's it, though. You have to. You have to.
You described that last loss as, or potentially even before that fight, as being the lowest point of your life.
Definitely. Last one, definitely. Just because everything else was just going on, as it says. Loads of family stuff out there. And I was on a fucking back-to-back loss streak then. And in losing in a fight that I was fucking massively favoured to win. It was quite hard. It was quite hard, and I think I was just like, I was done with it. No, I was done with the boxing. Because there is a lot of hard work. Boxing's fucking tough, man. So
we only see the fight. We don't see the
you just don't see the preparation. And one thing about me is that I take every single fucking box. And I mean, I put my life and soul into the work I put in. There's no fucking around. So it's always hard. It's always very hard. And you lose a bit of yourself in every kind of one, don't you? I mean, a bit of your soul is left in those camps. So, it's like when you have to go through that, and then the thought of having to fucking rebuild and go again. As I said before, like a lesser man would say, no, I'm done. But it's not me. I'm ready to kind of redo it again, rebuild it again, and get back to where I need to.
Do you feel you're out of that lowest point now?
100%. 100%.
What propelled you out of it?
I don't know. Like, I've had a break from actually. I still haven't done no boxing training since December. Since before December, because I fought December 2nd, so it would have been a week before. It would have been last boxing session. So I still haven't done the boxing training. I ran a marathon. Ran Manchester marathon.
Decent time too. Sub 3 hours.
Sub 3, yeah. Well, I say is like I done fucking Brighton half marathon 22, I think it was, or 23, and I done like an hour 24. And only had like 4 hours sleep, no training. So an hour 23, I think it was, and I was like, fuck it, if I do a marathon, I'll break 3 hours. And any marathoners were just going, dickhead. He's a dickhead. But then after that fight, I says I would run a marathon when I was retired. And in that fight, after that fight, I was going half in my head. I was saying I'm done anyway. So fuck it, I joined this running club. Joined Road Runners AC in Belfast. Me and my mate, and started the run. And I told him I'll break free, and then we started the training. I was like, why the fuck did I say that? This training's too hard. Up at fucking 5 a.m. in the pissing rain. I hate being up early. I hate bad weather. So up at 5 a.m. in the pissing rain, fucking hail, everything, running fucking 20 mile up and down hills, pitch black, through the winter. Well, through the back end of the winter. and going, fuck me, why have I said this? But got to work in, and I missed out on loads of training, so I probably could have ran faster time, but if I had been got the training in. But 2:55 first marathon says I will do one and I'm done. But I've got the kind of bug now, so I went skinny. Like, fuck me, I've lost so much muscle from doing it. Just like with the way it falls off you. But it's great, great community, and very good people. So I've enjoyed that. That kind of brought me out, like of being in a fucking dark place, because these people are just normal people. I say to them, listen, there's something wrong with it, you know, and all the coaches like, there's something wrong with you. Box, you get punched in the head for a living, there's something wrong with you. And I says, bollocks, you get paid to get fucking punched in the head. You don't get paid to get up at 5 a.m. to run the piss and rain up and down hills.
Yeah.
And I was like laughing, but nah, they're just great people, and as I said, great community. So that helped.
And they see you as Mick Conlan.
That's
the
it,
man, not Mick Conlan the boxer. You know, you're.
But I don't even see myself as Mick Conlan the boxer.
But a lot of people do, though.
A lot of people definitely do.
Mm.
But you know what I mean, it's not something that it bothers me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know listen, people who want to get photos and all, they know me as Mick Conlan the boxer, and that's all right, no problem. Like my daughter half knows me as Mick Conlan the boxer because people will get photos and she's like loving it. No people are asking for photos. So
what did you learn in that marathon, or the training for that? Did it bring something more into your life than potentially a boxing training camp or in a fight?
No.
But
brought pain.
It brought pain, yeah.
Just brought pain. And like
physically, emotionally, both, or
nah, just physically. Just physically, or nothing emotionally. You know, it was just the sense of community and stuff, and actually just having, something different and
something that wasn't boxing.
It's not boxing. You know what I mean? It was something else to focus on, put my focus into, because my missus says after when this is done boxing, when I was done in December, I said, I'm going to do this marathon, and she was like, why can't you just sit at peace? I says, because I'll go fucking crazy if I sit at peace. I can't. I need to be doing something. She's saying, okay.
Is that something to look at or explore?
Nah, it's just fucking, that's just life, man. You just fucking
you're just accepting that.
I just like to keep moving, you know what I mean? It's the thing, and I don't like fucking sitting at peace. I can.
You're more at peace when
I'm doing something.
At something, yeah.
When I'm doing something, I have a lot of energy, so I need to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
But in the marathon, like people saying, you hit the wall at 18, you hit the wall in different the proper runners percent 22 and stuff. I didn't hit the wall at 24, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a nightmare. 24, I was going, what the hell am I doing here? Thank God. The worst case scenario, there's 16 minutes left, but still, I still did. My slowest mile was 7:20, so that was the slowest one. So everything, the average is 6:38 per mile. So that's serious.
That's a fair feat to do a sub 3 hour marathon. The first one, yeah.
One and done.
Yeah. So again, that was a different type of feel, or
it didn't. It made me go doing that training. Get back to the gym, man. This is for crazy people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, as you look at next March, what's next between now and then for you? Like, I'm not just talking about the boxing, but for Mick Conlan.
She hangs him. I'm off to Portugal. I've just bought a gaff, so the one I was renting, I've let it go, and I'm going to go to Portugal for a month until everything is kind of sorted. Bring my kids to school and go over there, and then a few wee trips away in the summer. My brother's stag in August, and then his wedding in September. So yeah,
you need a different type of training camp for that now, eh?
A drinking camp, fuck's sake. But no, I'm a big drinker anyway. But plenty of stuff. We have shows. We have Conlan boxing shows. We have one in Liverpool. We have one in Belfast. We have one in Liverpool in June. We have one in Belfast in August.
Do you have a primary focus in your life at the moment? Is the primary focus the promotion of the company? Is the primary focus now the beer? Is the primary focus being a father? Or
I don't.
you don't? Yeah.
That's my life is fucking manic at times because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that.
How do you manage it all?
You just wing it.
Sometimes you don't.
Just wing it.
That's
You
why it's
wing
taken us 4 goals to get you into the studio.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. I wasn't
Since
going to
last
let you
November.
down. I wasn't
Yeah.
fucking letting you down.
I appreciate
So-
that. Yeah.
But no, like I'd say boxing is probably gonna will come back in to be my primary focus because it's always been my primary focus. But at the minute, because boxing has been out of the question, everything is battling. Everything else is battling to be primary focus. So you've got like the promotion. I got to do this here. I got to do that. I was away in fucking Boston. I was away here, away there, doing stuff for the management and promotion. Then the beer is just gone boom. Now we've been building the beer the last 2 years, but now yesterday was our proper launch in Dublin, and I think it's just about to blow. It's unbelievable.
Brilliant.
And I don't even. I find it hard to drink lager, but I can fucking drink it, and that says something. Like, I mean, it's a lovely drink, really nice. Everything it means, made with love. Oran LaGraff from Ireland with love. You know,
Was
there's
it
actual shamrocks and stuff in it and stuff.
It was
It's made with shamrock and stuff.
yeah. So there's a
Proper
lot of
Irish.
in it. Yeah.
Proper Irish. Proper
Was
Irish
that
beer.
was that set up as again another income stream for yourself for further security, or is there something more to that?
And that was an investment. It was an investment. You know, I didn't set that up. Something my friend set it up, and he came to me, and I decided to invest in a firm. So, I was the first investor, and I've got a few more in. So,
And you've
Oh,
got,
yeah.
I'm sure, a lot of other requests for different types of investments.
you get a lot
so
of that stuff.
again,
I have a financial advisor and all. Now, my financial advisor probably wasn't too keen on me doing the beer, but I done it anyway. So,
okay, yeah. So, yeah, this has been a brilliant conversation, man. I'm excited for what's to come for you.
Yeah.
And having followed your career from really the first Olympics, yeah, and having seen where you've come from there, and I remember meeting you in Coppers one night, and it was
Jesus.
yourself and Paddy Barnes back in the day, and walked past you, and I was, oh, there's Mick Conlan, and got a photo. You had a bit of crack with you for a few minutes, and but to see how you've come from that point, even then, that was after the first Olympics to where you're now, has been incredible. And as I said, the belief you still have for yourself, I'm excited to see where that now goes with your next ventures going forward, be it with boxing or any aspect of life in general. So you're a massive inspiration for a lot of men out there as well, which is the primary audience of this podcast. And a lot of those men do get stuck and have mental health issues and struggles and all the rest of it. So is there anything you could leave us with in terms of that aspect, in terms of the mental health that could potentially help someone that's in a dark place such as you were not so long ago?
Yeah. Just know that you're loved. No matter what you think, no matter who it is, there's someone out there who does love you. You may not know them, you know what I mean? But people care for you. And, you know, I know there's people in dark places and they kind of go all the way in something with mental health to be in a really dark place. So please just reach out to people, you know, speak to people, because communicating helps so much. Speaking doesn't have to be about what's going on. Just speak, chat, because we are human beings and we need a community. We need, you know, connection.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that's very important, just to build connections. Or just even speak to family, friends, whoever it is. Just chat. It can be about fucking nothing. Just chat. Find something, but know you're loved. Know you're loved.
Brilliant, Mick. well, you are loved by many too, as you know. So, and thank you so much for
Cheers,
making the time and for your
Finally.
energy and passion. Yeah,
Finally,
finally,
mate,
yeah.
finally.
And for anyone who isn't following you, where can they reach out and
It's Mick Conlan
become
11.
part of your journey?
Mick Conlan 11 on everything. And then go follow Ligra Lager and Conlan Boxing.
Brilliant.
Do we prompt push things?
Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah. Thanks, Mick.
Good man.
Keep fighting,
Thank you,
good
mate.
fight. All right.
Brilliant.